What if I told you that a simple village priest faced forces that no one else dared to confront, and won? It may seem like an exaggeration, but the life of Saint John Maria Vianney. This is one of the most intense and mysterious stories in Catholic spirituality. Imagine someone fragile, shy, discredited by his own teachers, becoming the target of constant spiritual attacks, sleepless nights, and phenomena that defied explanation. Have you ever experienced this? The feeling that the more you try to do good, the more something invisible tries to push you back. Stay with me until the end, because what you are about to discover may surprise you. The spiritual battle that almost destroyed Vianney didn't just happen in his body, but in his soul, in the profound silence where no one saw the struggle, but everyone felt the consequences. He wasn't just a simple priest. He was a man who waged inner wars as real as any physical combat. And it is precisely in this contrast between human weakness and divine strength that his story becomes so powerful. Now that you've entered this atmosphere of mystery, faith, and invisible confrontation, I want to go even deeper into this journey. Because when we delve deeper into this story, something begins to resonate within us. It's impossible to hear about this spiritual battle, about this invisible confrontation that Saint John Vianney faced, and not remember our own silent struggles. Perhaps you've already felt that strange weight, that resistance that appears precisely when you decide to change your life, pray more, draw closer to God. If this topic resonates with you, leave a comment below about what touched you the most. Sometimes one person's experience helps another who is going through the same darkness. And if this story has already touched your heart, please leave a like. It shows that this type of content matters and helps YouTube deliver this message to more people who need to hear it. Your participation here is what makes this channel grow and reach more people with profound stories like this one. And if you want to continue experiencing these narratives of faith, strength, and mystery, subscribe to the channel. That way, you can walk alongside me through the next episodes and continue immersing yourself in this universe of spirituality. Now that we've created this connection, let's delve even deeper into the journey of this saint. Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because before facing demons and long nights of torment, Saint John Vianney was just a frail boy trying to survive in one of the darkest periods of France. The French Revolution transformed the country into a place where faith needed to hide. Priests were hunted, churches destroyed, and masses only took place in abandoned barns, silent forests, or dark basements, where a few candles illuminated the fear of those who risked their lives to pray. It was in this scenario of tension and uncertainty that John grew up, shy, weak, with difficulties learning even the simplest things, but carrying within him a spiritual sensitivity that no one could explain. While other boys played in the streets, he observed the world with profound silence, as if he intuited a hidden truth behind that harsh reality. This childhood marked by risk and clandestinity shaped his mentality, his decisions, and the discreet strength that would accompany him throughout his journey. In a way, each secret mass, each persecuted priest, each hastily said prayer taught him that faith is sustained in the shadows of pain, not in ease. After a childhood marked by fear and hidden faith, Saint John Vianney began to feel a calling that seemed completely incompatible with who he was. He wanted to be a priest, but everything around him said that was impossible. His teachers considered him too slow, incapable of keeping up with the classes, someone without the intellectual talent to understand theology or Latin. While other seminarians progressed naturally, John waged daily battles against his own limitations, studying in silence, repeating words for hours, fighting against a fatigue that seemed never-ending. It was as if the world was trying to convince him that he wasn't suited for it. And yet, he continued. What's most curious is how this rejection gradually became a kind of fuel. Each criticism shaped his humility. Each disapproval deepened his faith. John didn't want to be a great preacher. He didn't seek glory. He had no ambition. He only wanted to serve. And it is precisely there that the unlikely hero is born. Someone who, without strength, without brilliance, without extraordinary abilities, decides to continue out of pure inner conviction. It's impressive to realize how, behind this fragility, there was a hidden truth that no one saw, a silent force that pushed him forward when everything seemed to push him back. This phase of his life reveals much about transformation, about mindset, and about how the most important decisions are made internally, not in the face of applause. After overcoming rejection and nearly being expelled from the seminary, Saint John Vianney was finally ordained and sent to a place that seemed as improbable as he was, a small village called Ars. When he arrived, the feeling was one of abandonment. Silent houses, empty streets, bars always full, and churches always empty. It was a place given over to vice, religious indifference, and a spiritual coldness that seemed to have settled like fog over the town. And there he was, poor, without prestige, unknown, walking alone along those dirt roads with only one certainty in his heart, that he needed to change that place. What is most impressive is that this transformation did not begin with speeches, but with silent choices. Vianney decided that if Ars was plunged into darkness, he would be the flame that would insist on not going out. He devoted himself to rigorous fasting, daily penance, long hours of prayer during the early morning, and a routine so austere that it made it clear that his mission was not human, but spiritual. Nothing there seemed to promise a grand future, but it is precisely in these improbable scenarios that the hidden truth of faith reveals its impact. Little by little, the village began to feel something different, as if his presence, silent and persistent, was awakening dormant consciences. The journey of transformation of Ars began where no one saw hope. When Ars finally began to awaken, it was precisely then that the spiritual battle of Saint John Vianney reached its peak. The nights that were once silent became marked by violent knocks on the door, scratches that echoed off the walls, and a presence so dense that it seemed to cut through the air of the room. At many moments, his bed simply shook violently, as if something invisible were trying to snatch him from the minimal rest he had. There were nights when small, inexplicable fires broke out inside the house, and others when mocking voices echoed through the dark room. This torment always came before a day of great confessions, as if evil were trying to prevent the good that would happen at dawn. Vianney himself recounted that the devil called him Grappin, an ironic nickname that revealed the intensity of that hostile presence. The curious thing is that, despite the fear, the spiritual tension, and the physical exhaustion, he did not back down. He continued hearing confessions for 15, 16, 18 hours straight, as if nothing had happened the previous night. This silent resistance reveals a hidden truth about his journey. He was not fighting to be strong. He was fighting not to abandon his mission. And the more they tried to break him, the more he surrendered to prayer, forgiveness, and patience. Comment below, I'm on this journey too. Now I want to delve even deeper into this subject, because after so many tormented nights, something extraordinary began to happen in the life of Saint John Vianney. People who had never seen him said they felt he knew their deepest secrets, as if he could directly see what was going on in their souls. It was a rare, almost unsettling gift, but always used with humility. Many reported that he only needed to look into someone's eyes to reveal intentions, hidden wounds, and decisions that no one else knew. And that wasn't all. Stories of bilocation began to emerge, claiming that Vianney was seen in two places at the same time, helping someone in need while still remaining in Ars. There were also reports of sudden healings, accurate prophecies, and conversions so unexpected that they caught the attention even of those who didn't believe in anything. Gradually, Ars ceased to be a lost village and became a spiritual destination for thousands a year, all seeking answers, direction, and an encounter with something greater. The hidden truth is that, even unintentionally, Vianney became a beacon for those lost in their own darkness. The final days of Saint John Vianney reveal a hidden truth about spiritual greatness that doesn't appear in books, but is felt in the way he lived until the end. Already weakened, consumed by years of penance, long hours of confession, and sleepless nights, he maintained the same humility he had carried since his youth. He never saw himself as someone important, only as a parish priest trying to save souls, even when thousands were already traveling to Ars just to hear his words. Behind the scenes of this final period, there was a silent inner struggle. The weight of responsibility, the feeling of not being worthy, the total surrender to God without seeking any recognition. When he died, something extraordinary happened. His body remained incorrupt, defying time and revealing the true impact of his journey. Shortly after came the canonization, forever sealing his story as a beacon of faith for the entire world. And all this reminds us that the simplest person can transform entire destinies when they decide to fight in the silence of their own soul. If you've made it this far, you can tell this story touched something deep inside you. Perhaps a memory, perhaps a silent struggle, perhaps a desire to find more meaning in your own journey. So do this. Leave a comment saying, "I'm with you until the end." It's the most beautiful way for me to know that you've walked with me this far, and these little messages help keep alive this community that grows together in silence and faith. If this video made you reflect, if any part of this story spoke directly to your heart, leave a like. It's not just a button. It's a sign that this type of content has value and deserves to continue existing. Oh, and if you want to follow along with me on these profound stories of faith, courage, and transformation, subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss the next episodes and can continue diving into this universe with us. There's a video over here that perfectly complements everything we've talked about today. Click on it and continue watching it with me.